Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a new episode of Morrowind. In the last episode, I completed everything in Shushishishbishba, whatever it's called, and we went to the inn for a good night's sleep. But it turns out that the Dark Brotherhood was waiting for us there, and we basically almost got killed. But Revuris Azik made it out like always, and I actually did a machinima of it. It's not much. Morrowind's technology is very limited with console commands and stuff, but I got very happy with how it turned out. We also continued along to let me show you the world map. Over here, where we helped He's in Deep Ride over there, who's walking, to get his paralyzation wear off, because there was a dang witch that had apparently took a spell on him. So yeah, I hope flipping Sephian of course, won't interrupt us in this episode as he did in LEGO Races 2. Sephian, I'm still mad at you. You are D and I will never talk to you again. Yeah. So, what should we be doing in this episode? There's technically one more quest that we can do, but it goes all the way up to Aldron, which is over here. But while we're in the area, perhaps it's a good idea that we do it, considering that we won't spend a lot of time anymore in Caldera and Aldron. To be honest, I am feeling like we should go over to and explore this area sometime. I'm gonna join the Imperial Legion. I know they have some fun quests, but I also want to continue the Fighters Guild storyline, so we need to get back to Balmora eventually. This intro is already pretty long, 3 minutes, so we should just get going. So I have a plan for this episode. If we do one quest that goes up to Aldron, we complete it on Aldron, and then we just head back to Balmora. I think that maybe have a good timing. Oh, that's the Nyx Hound we noticed in the last episode. Do I have any bolts? No, I don't think so actually. Actually, we have no fear of leveling up. We just want to level up now because we have every modifier we possibly could need. So we're just gonna equip the bolts. Just gonna see. No, actually, I did fix it after the machinima was done. That was good. So we'll head down here. There should be an Agonian that needs our help. Also, any of you Morrowind fans, there have been quite a lot of views on my recent videos. I assume people watch it. If you have any idea how to get the reputation up, that would be very much appreciated, because I've been on level 0 since episode 1. It's kind of frustrating. That's the Agonian. We will come to him. Equip our frame rate more. Why are you walking into... I swear, this only happens in Morrowind. Doesn't happen stuff like that in Dungeon Siege.
What do you ask of me?
Alright, the subtitles. I took away them Where are they? There they are. Because of the fact that it would be a decent machinima at the very least. Russia. Come on. What? What are you doing? Greetings, traveler. Russia wishes you well, and thinks you maybe can help him with some pressing business. What do you mean, pressing business? Yes, most pressing. I have, you see, a shipment of clothing. Fine clothing. It is to get to Aldron, but I fear other businesses draws me away. Perhaps I think you and I might come to an arrangement, yes? If you'll deliver Russia shirt, these fine shirts to Bivalle Tenaran the clothier in Aldron, she will pay you well for your services, and a generous woman she is. I would ask that you swear an oath to Zenithar to seal our arrangement, though. Yes. What do you think of my offer, I swear to Zenithar I will deliver your shipment. Most excellent, yes? We will both gain from this. I shall keep my good name, and you shall benefit from Tenran's generosity. Wonderful. Take care, Revuris Azik. One should not take an oath sworn to Zenithar lightly. No, never lightly. Okay. Who's beveiled Teneron? Yes, to Teneron my fine shirts must go. She is in Aldron, under the big shell. Okay. And of course you just have to continue that. I'll go, yes, you know. During my travels I encountered an Agornian trader named Rasha. It seems he's a little behind on his deliveries and doesn't feel he can make it to Aldron in time for his shipment. Rasha has asked me if I'd be willing to deliver his shipment of clothing to Bevail Teneron, the clothier in Aldron. Apparently, Teneron will pay me for the shipment upon delivery. I agree to take the clothing shipment, which turns out to be 5 shirts, to Bevail Teneron in Aldron. The Teneron will compensate me upon delivery. Well, that's good. Are you? Come on, stop already. So yeah. So, an oath to Zenithar, I guess this episode will be named. I saw one more Nyx Hound I would gladly like to take care of though, so we get some more experience. I think I will level up Destruction and Speechcraft, hopefully. We are very close to leveling those up. Where is the Nyx Hound? I don't see it. Perhaps it went away. Well, to Aldron it is. I also thank you, especially those names I ramble up now. You know who we are. Steady Muffin, Nushka, Red Panda, and the 2 other people. You know who you are, who have commented on my video. I really want to thank you for your support. And that you have been such nice people. There's 2 Nyx Hounds over there. So yeah. You guys are just awesome. Destruction. Although I gotta ask you, Nushka, the question I asked earlier, do you know how to increase your reputation, since you're a big Morrowind fan as well? I don't know if you even watch it, but it was a good question to ask if you watch it. Otherwise I can just ask you later, of course. I think this is the direction to Allrun. That would lead to Gnesis. I should have checked the signs. Ow, I just bite my tongue. Boat? No, not boat. What is this cave? Milk? Oh my gosh. Why do people have milk memes before milk memes were even a thing? I perhaps should go back and watch the signs and have an orgasm while I listen to this music because it's just wonderful. Okay, so I did not want to talk during that section because I want you to have the same experience. Wait. Oh, that is the direction to Allrun. Okay. Here we go then, over here. Yeah, I remember this now. It's Allrun. It may look a little bit weird on your screen compared to mine because you probably have vanilla. I just had to have this mod that basically it would rearrange the mesh and texture to the alpha, so it's not as harsh, so I could record. Quest and everything like that is the same, but some stuff will be different. Hello, Nix Hunt. You failed casting the spell, are you kidding me? You failed casting the spell, as always. Revuris Azik. I really also gotta increase the skills we have not used. I know for a fact we have not used a lot of illusion. And we have not used basically nothing in hand to hand, which is a shame because hand to hand can be bloody overpowered at times. I know that for a fact because I've done a hand to hand character and was wrecking everything in his path. So I think during the next level I will train a lot of the minor skills. We have mainly been doing miscellaneous and mayor skill this level and the first level. So over there should be the beautiful city called... Wait for it. Okay, not yet. I guess wait for it really is wait for it. There it is. That Stealth Strider is for the Allrun city you begin to see now. Whenever I am in the Ashland region, I think I would have to turn the view distance up a bit so I can actually see stuff, because most of the Ashlands is just an empty region. So here we are, Allrun. Wow, I have not been here in so long, even on my other characters. I think last time I was here was during the stream. I don't know how many watched it, but I had basically a stream. Worked perfectly, but now my internet is shit, so it does not work to stream, but I would really love to stream as a celebration and chat with you guys. Anyway, I had an Agornian I played during a bit. I played Echelon for an hour and then 30 minutes, just Morrowind, finish up a quest I had for the Red Run. Acrobatics increased. I probably should not do it because I have not as much modifiers in strength. Okay, the big shell we are in. I think this is the clothier. Yep, it is.
What is it, Outlander?
Outlander, what do you want?
Good day, Revuris Azik. I am Bevel Teneron. I flatter myself that I am the finest clothier in these parts. Shall I tell you about my trade, or would you be interested in a little work? Well, I already run an errand for someone. Here, there was an Angorian named Rasha that wanted me to deliver you these shirts. Ah, you brought the shirts from Russia. Wonderful. He does fine work, and he sells them to me for very reasonable prices. He's a careful sort, but that's a smart business if you ask me. Thank you for your help, and here's your payment. I mean, we could do some work while we're here and then... Oh, okay, why not? What do you want? I made a brocade shirt and silk pants for Indian Saran dance. He gave me half payment on account and said he'd pay me the rest later. But it's been weeks and I have my own bills to pay. Find Irnes Sarandus. Get the overdue payment of 360 drakes he owes me. Or get the shirts and pants and bring them back to me. And I give you 50 drakes for your services. Russia's shirts have been successfully delivered to Bevel Teneron the clothier in Alron. As payment, she had given me the belt of iron will. Not a bad payment for a delivery job. The clothier Bevel Teneron made a brocade shirt and silk pants for Inian Sarandus, but Inian Sarandus has not made a final payment on time. Bevel Teneron has offered me to pay me 50 golds if I will find Inian Sarandus. Get the 360 drakes he owns Bevel Teneron, or get the shirt and pants and bring them back to Bevel Teneron. Oh, that's a lot of Teneron. Well, I guess work never ends for Revuris, and we get some easy money. While we're here though, we should sell off the Dark Brotherhood stuff. I would like to keep the helm and dagger just for a memory though. So you have like a memory when we come home from a trip. So I suppose Ina Sarandus. I forgot to ask her about the bloody man. Ina Sarandus. The young fellow's family has lived in Aldron a long time. His parents died recently and left him their house and estate. But Inyas has fallen in with a fast crowd. I believe he's taken to drinking expensive liquor and has incurred some gambling debts. He's a charming lad. Everyone likes him, but he's not very sensible, and suddenly becoming rich seems to have made him an irresponsible fool.
Yes, Outlander?
So it looks like I'm looking for a big house. So I think it would be like over there. This is the market district. Pretty much. Let's look at the view. It isn't, so it doesn't. I don't have that big frame rate issues. 40 is not perfect, but it's good. Ah, I found him. Where is he? Behind. Ah. Hello. Yes, I'm Ina Sanders. So, you hear about the overdue payments? Oh yeah. Yes, I do have some overdue payments with local merchant, but I'm afraid I can't pay my debts right now. You see, I'm a little strapped for cash at the moment, but I have certain very attractive prospects on the way, and I'm sure I'll be able to pay very soon. I can give you a drink of whiskey and a sympathetic ear. Yes, indeed, this is fine whiskey. Thank you, friend. It was just too much to bear. I've been such a fool. I've lost everything my parents left me and sold all the furnishings just to pay my gambling debts. I try to pretend it will all work out, but I'm just fooling myself. Continue. Here, take these items and return them. Give the brocade shirt and silk pants to Bevel Tenron. Give the razor suit belt to Tiras Sadus. Give the Evelyn ring and the glass ring to Dana's Revuris. Give the designer shoes to Leather Barry. Give the fire jade to amulet to Bevain Relith. They are all merchants in Aldron. Return the goods, with my apologies. Continue. Now, I know what I must do. I must give my parents' house to the temple, and I shall enter the temple myself, and see if I can make something of my life. Thank you, Revuris Azik. You taught me a valuable lesson. From this day forward, I shall make my honest way in the world, and try to be of service of others. But I mean, I did not say anything, you just talked to me. Journal has been updated. I persuaded Inna Sounders to give me the goods. Now I must return the brocade shirt and silk pants to Bevel Teneron, the razor suit belt to Terra Sedus, the ebony ring and glass ring to Dwayne's Redothril, the designer's shoes to Leather Vari, and the fire jade amulet to Bevain Relith. Iannas Sarandus has resolved to live honestly and honorably from this day forward. Can I persuade you a bit? No, I probably shouldn't do it. Let's just wait an hour. There we go. I'm just gonna admire you. Bribe you? You're generous, Revuris Azik, in your judgments. Goodbye, thank you. I'll probably speed this up until it works, I suppose. Well, I finally persuaded him. So now we're just gonna do one more delivery job. Let's find Codus Callinus. Dana's Redothril. Yes, okay.
What is it, Outlander?
Here are the rings.
What is this regarding Redguard?
I'm Dana's Redothril, the pawnbroker. And you are Revuris Azik? Shall I tell you about my trade, or would you perhaps be interested in doing a little work for me? Ina Sanders. Have you heard? He has given his house to the temple in studying to be a priest at the Aldrin Temple. The world is all over town. Well, yes, they told me that to work. I'm looking for a fellow named Ernest Sanders. I sold him 2 fine match rings, one with a raw ebony stone, the other with a raw glass stone, but me has failed to pay me the remaining 150 drakes owned. If you will find Sanders and either get the ebony ring and the glass ring and return them to me, or get the overdue payment of 150 drakes he owes me, I will pay you 50 golds. Here's the remaining. Here's the rings. I see you have the ebony ring and the glass ring from Inner's Sanders. Here are the 50 drakes from your services. I thank you very much for handling this situation so well. I really appreciate it. The journal has been updated. Danish Rudolph, this pawnbroker, sold 2 fine match rings, one with a raw ebony stone, the other with a raw glass stone, to a customer named Ina Sarandus, but Sarandus has failed to pay the remaining 150 gold owed. If I can find Sarandas and either get the ebony ring and the glass ring and return them to Redderfield, or get the 150 gold Sarandas owes Redderfield, the pawnbroker will pay me 50 gold. I returned the ebony ring and glass ring to Drain's Redderfield and he paid me 50 gold. He seems very pleased with the way I handle the affair. So now I think I will go to Bevel Teneron last. Terracetus. Yeah.
Let's do some business, shall we?
Welcome, Revuris Azik. Welcome to the humble shop of Terracetus, trader and purveyor of quality general merchandise. Shall I tell you about my trade, or would you perhaps be interested in doing a little work for me? Work. I sold an Ashlander handcrafted razor suit belt to a customer, but he has failed to make his final payment on time. If you would find inner sounders and get back my belt or get the overdue payment of 50 sequins he owes me, I would pay you 25 gold. Well, I see you have the razor suit belt from Inner Sounders. Here are the 25 drakes for your services. And thank you very much for handling this situation so well. I really appreciate it. The trader Terracetus sold an Ashlander handcrafted razor suit belt to a customer, but the customer has failed to make his final payment on time. If I can find Inner Sounders and retrieve the belt for the trader, or if I can get the 50 septums over to the trader, Terracetus will pay me 25 gold. I returned the razor suit belt to Terracetus and he paid me 25 drakes. He seemed very pleased with the way I handled the affair. Okay, who do I left? Leathervari and Vivain Relith. So 2 out of 3. No, that's not the one. Vivain Relith. Greetings, Sarah. Vivain Relith, clothier. Quality clothes for less. Stylish clothes for any pocketbook. Shall I tell you about my trade? I would be interested in a little work. Some word, please. I made a fire jade amulet for a customer, Ines Sarandus. I made delivery and received my first payment, but Sarah, Ines, is behind time for his final payment, and I can wait no longer. I will pay you 25 drakes if you find Sarah, Ines Sarandus, and either recover or and return my amulet or strike the overdue payment of 50 drakes for me. I see you have the Fighter Jade amulet from Ines Sarandus. Get the 25 drakes for your services, and thank you very much for handling this situation so well. I really appreciate it.
Impressive. These clothes suit you well.
Oh, yeah. Vivain Relith, the clothier, made a Fire Jade amulet and delivered it to a customer named Ines Sarandus, but Sarandus has not made the promised final payment. Vivain Relith has offered to pay me 25 gold if I either retrieve the unpaid for amulet or will collect the 50 gold from Sarandus. I returned the Fire Jade amulet to Vivain Relith and she paid me 25 gold. She seemed very pleased with the way I handled the affair. Okay, one last one. What is the name? Leathervari. I think he should be in. He's not out here. Should be inside, I think. Check down here. Those are only houses or Redoran. Over there's Redoran. Leathervari. Ha! That was just luck. I did not know he was here.
Shopping for enchantments.
Leathervari, enchanter, and pleased to offer a fine selection of enchanted items. Shall I tell you about my trade, or you perhaps be interested in doing a little work for me? How about some work? I sold a pair of splendid designer shoes bearing the light enchantment. Their radiant glow is practical, as well as ornamental, quite useful for late evening gatherings. The purchaser, one Ines Serendus, paid me 120 drakes on account when it received the shoes, but it failed to pay me the balance of 120 septons in a timely fashion. If you would find this Ines Serendus and return the shoes or the overdue payment of 120 gold he owes me, I will pay you 50 gold for your time and effort. I got the shoes. I see you had the designer shoes from Ines Serendus. Here are the 50 drakes for your services, and thank you very much for handling this situation so well. I really appreciate it. The enchanter Revuris offered to pay me 50 gold if I will find a customer named Ines Serendus and either collect a payment of 120 gold or retrieve designer shoes from Ines Serendus and return them to Revuris. I returned the designer shoes to Revuris and paid me 50 gold. He seemed very pleased with the way I had handled the affair. Oh my goodness, my voice is almost breaking. Doing the dark elf voice is so punching. And when you want to do a point on what Matsera and stuff like that, yeah. After a couple of speaking with only male Dunmers, it gets a little bit tiring on the voice. But here we are, Bevelteneron.
What do you want?
Outlander, what do you want?
What? I see you have the brocade shirt and silk pants from Ines Serendus. Here are the 50 drakes for your services. I thank you for very much handling this situation so well. I really appreciate it. I returned the brocade shirt and silk pants to Bevelteneron, and she paid me 50 gold. She seemed very pleased with the way I handled the affair. No, someone else? Bevel, Terras, Danas, Leather, and Bevane. I think I've done... Is the quest done yet? Oh, so I basically done all the quests. Well,
Hurry this up.
I could go and visit him and see how's he doing. I suppose he have been... Oh, this have been quite a tiring episode with all the Dunmer talking. So I guess I just go to his house. He's no longer here. Oh boy, I'm happy. Well, I guess I just go to an inn and rest. And then I just end the episode because it's been like 30 minutes? 32? I don't know. I don't see the timer when I'm in full screen. I see the timer when I'm in Dungeon Siege, so... I think this is an inn. Rat in the pot. Do you have beds, mate?
Outlander, what do you want?
Okay, I will see in a minute. I'm just gonna try and find out an inn. Okay, I got a bed for the night. I'm just gonna rest. It's like 8 PM. Oh, it's probably down here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it have been a very long episode. Which room do I have? Should probably have checked her. Oh gosh.
Beyond measure, Outlander.
This must be this room then, or that one, because she's standing there. Yeah, this is my bedroom. Let's rest for... Let's wake up at 7. You've ascended to level 3. Realize that you're catching on to the secret of success. It's a measure of concentration. Well, we got quite the modifiers. 5 to strength and 5 to endurance. Wonderful. I guess I take speed as well, so we are a bit faster. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this episode has been going on for quite a while, so it's time to end it. Before I end, I will just recap. In today's episode, we have sworn an oath to Zenithar by delivering Russia's shirt to Bevel
What is it, Outlander?
Teneron in Aldron. We helped Teneron also with doing some quests by giving her and other merchants their wares back from a man named Innocendus, who apparently have not been paying their whole price. What the get out of my room! Thank you. And we also leveled up to level 3 today, and I hope we get back to Balmora in next episode, but let's just not talk about that. I hope you have a good day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.